Welcome to Relocating to Disney. Okay, today we're going to talk a little bit about being prepared for disasters. And when we lived in the Northeast, we had blizzards, bad snowstorms, floods, you name it. Now that we're in Florida, we have hurricanes and tornadoes and hailstorms. The point is that wherever you live, there's the potential for disasters, so you should take some small precautions just to be prepared. Now, what I've got to show you here is just two items. One is portable drinking water, okay? And you're supposed to drink, what, 1 gallon a day? That's what you're supposed to kind of plan for. And if you are ordered to leave an area, and you have to take your whole family, in my case, including my son-in-law, that's 6 of us. That's 6 gallons a day if we're gone a week. Okay, it's over 40 gallons for the week. Maybe you're like me, you don't have a 5th-wheel water buffalo to pull behind your vehicle with all the water that you're going to need, right? And yeah, you'll probably be able to access some water, but you never know, right? If you're in bumper-to-bumper traffic out on the interstate, you know, you can dream up of any calamity you want. But you can just remove a little bit of that stress by getting some portable water. So we're going to be trying this. We're also going to be trying some food rations, emergency food rations. Let's talk about this water first. This says, drink no water for the first 24 hours unless sick or injured. Okay, now this is assuming that you're in like a Walking Dead apocalypse or something like that, I assume, where you're not going to have access to water for a long time. So they're saying, don't waste your water for the first 24 hours. Hold on to it. And then, okay, only drink during the first 24 hours if you're sick or injured or in a desert condition. Thereafter, approximately 8 ounces, these are 4 ounces right here, per day at a minimum, just this, you know, at this point you're just trying to stay alive. And I don't know, some of this prepping, it's like you're going to be in a hole, right? You're going to be in some disaster shelter in a hole for an extended period of time. Or, you know, you could see that maybe you're out at sea, right? You can see that you're out at sea and you're on a lifeboat and you're going to be floating out there for a while. So you might have this in your lifeboat kit. And you might have some of these as well. Now, these are interesting. These are cinnamon flavored, and I imagine what they're going to taste like when we open them. They're going to taste like cinnamon flavored sawdust. That's my prediction. Now, the directions are that you eat 3 cookies, so there's 9 cookies in here. A cookie, woohoo! A sawdust cookie. You eat 3 cookies per person per day. Each cookie's 400 calories. That gives you about 1,200 calories. All right, well, if you're sitting in a hole and not doing anything, just letting the time pass by, maybe 3 cookies is good enough. 1,200 calories. But if you're traveling, if you're doing stuff, if you're working, if you're like, okay, a hurricane has passed through your neighborhood and you're out there, you're helping your neighbors clear the trees and the brush so that you can get out and get some supplies brought in, or whatever the case may be. I mean, dream up your own calamity. You don't need me. You know, you're probably going to need a lot more than 1,200 calories to keep going. Or if you're a big guy like me, I'm probably a 5 or 6 cookie person a day, right? But anyways, we're going to try these. If you're out there in the wilds, you probably have a knife to open this, because there's no other. I don't think I'm going to be able to open this any other way. Yeah. This is all vacuum sealed, vacuum packed. You're going to need a knife. Now, luckily, we're at home, so I have scissors. So I'm going to break the vacuum seal. There we go. Did I do that enough? I did. Okay. We're inside. It's further wrapped in plastic. So let me cut this packaging some more. Boy, it'd be suck if you're in the apocalypse and you got this and you don't have a can opener, you don't have a knife. What are you gonna do? Hopefully you can gnaw through this material. Okay, goodbye wrapper. All right, there's our 9 bars, our 9 cookies, all sealed up. So now we gotta use our knife or scissors to cut into this. And as I'm feeling this, it feels kind of oily. Like, I wonder if the material that these are made of kind of leaked through this plastic over the years. What's in these things? Sugar, enriched flour, palm oil, there you go, cornstarch, wheat gluten, dextrose, coconut preserve, so if you got a coconut allergy, these aren't for you. Corn syrup, and natural cinnamon flavoring, and then a whole bunch of other things that are less than 2% of the product. So needless to say, this did not grow out of the ground. Wait a minute. Oh, look at that. Each bar is individually wrapped. Clever, clever, clever. All right. So you better pack a pair of scissors in your go bag. Now for us, tell you what we do. And I've described this in the other videos. I've got 2 Rubbermaid totes, 2 Rubbermaid tubs, okay? Inside of that is some backpacks. So if we're ordered, hey, you got to evacuate, storm's coming, whatever calamity you want to dream of, we can just grab those totes and throw them in the back of our car, and off we go. And those backpacks contain food, water, all kinds of stuff. If we can't take our car, well, everything's in the backpacks. We just take the backpacks out of the totes, and we're set to go. So just so you don't think I'm like one of those survivalists, you know, they get like survivalist nuts or something like that. This is just simple things, right? You just get a Rubbermaid tote. I put it out in the garage. You get a couple of backpacks when school's opening up. You get them real cheap. But you want to get good solid backpacks that are going to hold some weight. And you can buy these things through Amazon already stocked with you. They come with whistles and solar blankets. And I do have one that I purchased like that. I also participated in New York State had this program where they wanted to prepare citizens for disasters so they could help each other out. And if you went to the training, you received a backpack. So I've got that. And then the rest are just ones that I've assembled. Okay, here it is. 400 calorie cookie. You know, even if you don't need this in a calamity, maybe you'll know a neighbor or somebody who would be happy to have a chunk of sawdust. Now, I don't know if this tastes like sawdust. I've never tried one before. That's why I'm recording this. All right, here we go. Wow, that's hard. Yeah. All right. It's not sawdust. It's not bad. Wow, there comes the cinnamon. Kind of strong on the cinnamon side. Not too bad. Pretty tasty. I wouldn't recommend adding this to your regular diet at 400 calories a bar. I'll do a second one just to show you that I'm not lying to you. Okay. It's not bad. I'm trying to think how I can describe what this is. I don't know. It's like eating a peanut butter cookie. Have you ever, like homemade peanut butter cookies? And you bite into them, they're kind of crumbly. It's that kind of a texture, but it's not a peanut butter flavor. It's a cinnamon flavor. So, oh, okay. Not too bad. Now, what do you suppose water tastes like? Hopefully it's going to taste like water. Okay, they say that when you get these, before you drink it, you're supposed to squeeze it, see if any air comes out, any water leaks. That'll tell you that the seal around the outside broke, that this is no good. Scissors. All right, see if I can do this without making a huge mess. There we go, clip the corner off. Oh boy, hope this tastes like water. Please let it taste like water. All right. Okay, no flavor whatsoever. Yeah, I'd say it's fine, it's water. I was really concerned. You never know, water that's been sitting around, this stuff has a 5-year shelf life, right? You know, what's water gonna taste like after it's been sitting around for 5 years? Ugh. But, yeah, not bad. I'll tell you later if I've got any stomach issues from eating this stuff. But, okay, there you go. So you don't have to be a survivalist to just be prepared for any natural disaster that befalls your area, any calamity, whatever it happens to be. If you're in Florida and it's hurricanes, tornadoes, ice storms, whatever, floods. If you're in the Northeast and you get blizzards and snowstorms, floods, rains. If you're out west and you get earthquakes, you know, whatever. You get a pandemic, screws up the supply chains and the grocery store's empty. You know, that never would happen, would it? Now that's science fiction right there. Let's pick this stuff up. It's not expensive. It lasts forever. Well, it lasts 5 years. And then you have a little bit of peace of mind. So anyways, I hope this review was useful for you. And thank you for watching. Have a nice day.